Assalamualaikum everybody and welcome to the 10th video of arithmetic progressions. In the last class we had started our first exercise in our new topic called as nth term of an AP, and the nth term of an AP is given by the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. There are four variables in this, which is an, and d, and we had started solving exercise number 1.2, in which out of the four values, three values are given and one is missing. Two problems were done in the class. One question was given as homework. There are two more questions remaining in this first one. Let us try to cover them today. So according to the question on the board, the value of A is missing, which we should find out. The value of B is minus 3. The value of N is 18. And the value of AN is minus 5. So depending upon these values, let us try to find out the value of A which is missing. An is minus 5, so in place of an I write minus 5 is equal to, the value of A is missing, so I will keep A as A, plus N is 18 minus 1 and D is minus 3. So we will write D as minus 3 in bracket. So what happens if you don't include a bracket there is, generally the confusion is students tend to write like this, D is minus 3, then they assume this minus 3 on taken to the other side will become plus 3. But the problem here is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d is the formula. That means you are multiplying this, and multiplication on the other side should become division. So when you don't put across a bracket, the general assumption will be this is minus 3, if you shift it on the other side it will become plus 3. So therefore, to avoid that confusion, let us enclose D also with the help of brackets. So minus 5 is equal to a plus, what is 18 minus 1? 17 into minus 3 is remaining. Minus 5 is equal to a plus, let us multiply 17 into 3. What will be 17 into 3? That is going to be 51, because 3 sevens are 21, 3 ones are 3 plus 2 is 5, and it has minus sign, so that is going to be minus 51. So 17 3s are 51, along with minus sign that becomes minus 51. Minus 5 is equal to a, plus into minus is minus, so minus 51. Finally minus 5, minus 51 if I shift on the other side that becomes plus 51 is equal to a is remaining. So what is minus into plus? Minus, and what is going to be 51 minus 5? 51 minus 5. How much? 46 is the value of it. I would like to check the textbook once. Please verify if the given question is correct in textbook. Otherwise also you can go with the same values. The value of an is minus 5, a is missing, n is 18 minus 1, b is minus 3, so minus 5 equals a plus 18 minus 1 is 17 into minus 3, a plus 17 into 3 is 51. So plus into minus is minus 51 on the other side. So 51 minus 5 is 46. Therefore, the value of A is 46 for this problem. I think in textbook the value of an is given as minus 15. So even otherwise, if we take the value of minus an as minus 5 in the given question, the value of A is going to be 46. So how do we become perfect in this exercise? We have to take random values for any three terms in the formula, keep one value as missing, and then try to do the problems. So in earlier problems we have seen if n is missing, what do we do? If an is missing, what should we do? Like that in this problem a was missing, and how do we find out? So we have to remember very simple rule. Step number 1, write the formula. Step number 2, substitute all the values that are given in the question. Whichever value is missing, keep that letter as it is or that value as it is. Example here, a was missing, so a is kept as it is. Later on, keep on shifting the terms onto the other side, just leaving the term that you are supposed to find out. So once you have understood this problem, let us move on to the next one. So the next question will be, the value of A is minus 18.9, then the value of B is 2.5, the value of N is missing, and the value of AN will be 3.6. with these values, let us find out what should be n. So let us use the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. The value of an is 3.6 equals the value of a is minus 18.9 plus n minus 1 as it is, because n we don't know, and finally d will be 2.5. So 3.6 minus 18.9 on shifting to the other side becomes plus 18.9 is equal to n minus 1 is remaining along with into 2.5. So 18.9 plus 3.6. How much is 9 plus 6? 15. 8 plus 1? 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 carry. 1 plus 1 is 2. And here you have points, so you get 22.5 is equal to n minus 1 into 2.5. Now 22.5 into 2.5, multiplication on coming to the other side, transformation becomes division. So multiplication of 2.5 becomes division of 2.5 is equal to n minus 1. So I got 22.5 divided by 2.5. Before dividing, let us remove these decimal points. So we always see the decimals from the left side to the right, like this in the reverse order. I mean the right to the left, we don't go like this. So after one number I have decimal point. If I have decimal point after one number, I should multiply and divide by 10. If I have decimal point after two numbers, I should multiply and divide by 100. If I have after three numbers, then I should multiply and divide by 1000. It depends. Right now the decimal point is only after one number, so I will multiply and divide by 10 is equal to n minus 1. What happens by doing this is, this decimal point gets removed. So 22.5 into 10 only becomes 225 without decimal point now. If you want, you can do multiplication and also you will get 225. And 25 into 2.5 into 10 will become only 25. Divide 225 by 25. So what you will get is 9. 25 ones are 25. 25 nines are 225 is equal to n minus 1 is remaining. I do the last steps here. So 9 is remaining this side is equal to n minus 1. 9 minus 1 when taken to the other side becomes plus 1 is equal to n. Therefore the value of n is 9 plus 1, which is 10. When I say n is equal to 10, it means there are 10 terms in this AP. N is equal to 5 means there are 5 terms. N is equal to 10 means there are 10 terms in this list of numbers for AP. So I hope you have understood this question. Please rewind the video and then check once again if you have not understood, and let me know if you have any doubt. So before ending today's class and before moving on to next topic, I have two small multiple choice questions from the next mail which I will give to you, and I want you to try to solve it. Okay, so the second mail is choose the right answer. First question is 38th term, which means A30 of the AP 10, 7, 4, etc. is, you should find out what will be the 30th term. Option A will be 97, option B will be 77, option C is minus 77, and option D is minus 87. Solve this question. Is one more remaining which I will do in the next class. Please get the answers of this along with the proof and submit it on the Google Classroom group. Thank you very much for watching the video. Let me know if there are any doubts.